Yo, what is up guys, Ral here from Parallax Entertainment with a brand new World of Warcraft video. Now, as you guys know, patch 7.2 just dropped. With that being said, we will be dropping a lot of World of Warcraft related videos for you guys in the future, but for now we'll be sticking to these guides to help you guys along in patch 7.2. Anyways, this guide will be on the Retribution Paladin. It is a strong spec for both single target and AoE damage based on the talents you're taking, so it is definitely, I think, to be one of the best classes in the game right now. Anyways, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to, and make sure if you do have any questions to leave a comment below. We'll try to answer as fast as we can, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the video. Before I get into the actual guide, here's a quick overview about what I'll be going over, starting off with stat priority, then artifact traits, talents, rotation, and cooldown usage. I'll leave this up here for a little bit so you guys can go check in the description what parts of the video are where. So to start off the video, we'll be going over the stat priority. The stat priority is number 1 strength, number 2 haste, 3 is a tie between critical strike and versatility, and number 4 is mastery. Now the reason why haste is number 1 is because it reduces the cooldown of your holy power generating abilities, which is really important to getting this class to play really smooth. Now number 3 will be critical strike and versatility. Critical strike just increases those big crits you can hit with all of your abilities, and versatility just overall increases your damage. Your mastery basically increases the damage done by your judgment, and it increases the damage they take from your abilities that cost holy power. Now on to the artifact path. Just take a minute to look at what you see on the screen and try to follow along this path. Now, since it is 7.2, you guys probably already have this done, so you're going to want to go out and do the Broken Isles quest to unlock your brand new 7.2 traits for your weapon. You'll want to be spending your artifact power on those. So just take a minute to go ahead and look at this, and I'll be right back. So on to the longer part of the video. These are the talents. Now the Retribution Paladin has different spec setups depending on your situation. The one you're seeing right now is for single target. Now you're going to want to run a Final Verdict. If you're going single target, this increases damage of your main big hitter by 20%. For the level 30, you're going to want to run the Fires of Justice, as it reduces the cooldown of your Crusader Strike by 1 second. This really reduces the downtime of the rotation. For level 45, you're going to run Blinding Light regardless of AoE or single target, as it is a free stun and free damage. Level 60, definitely Blade of Wrath, as it basically resets the cooldown of your Blade of Justice, and it does reset a lot. For 75, I only recommend Eye for an Eye. For level 90, definitely Divine Intervention or Cavalier. I like to run Divine Intervention so I don't have to pop my shield myself, because I'm lazy and sometimes it does save your life. For level 100, you're going to want to run Crusade for all sort of setups for AoE and single target, as it's just the best talent here in this tier. Now let's just say you're going to go against 2 to 3 targets. You're going to change your talents up just a little bit. You're going to change your Final Verdict to Consecration, your Fires of Justice to Zeal, and your level 60 talent Blade of Wrath to Divine Hammer. Now what Consecration does, it creates this massive AoE thing beneath you, and it damages your targets for 184,000 over 9.8 seconds. Well, not 184,000, depends on your item level, I guess. But for me, it's 184,000 over 9 seconds. And having this hit 2 or 3 targets is really helpful. It's basically a free dot. Now for level 30, you're going to want to use Zeal. It basically turns your Crusader Strike into a chain attack that does actually more damage than Crusade Strike if you're running the Fires of Justice. So Zeal can also actually be really good for single target, but it's even better for AoE with 2 to 3 targets, because it hits up to 3 targets at its most. 45, of course, you keep at Blinding Light. For level 60, you can want, like I said, Divine Hammer, because now one of your main holy generators will be hitting multiple targets for 43,000, or like I said earlier, it depends on your strength, for every 9.8 seconds or 10 seconds, depending on the cooldown of your Divine Hammer. Now let's just say there are 4 targets. The only thing you're going to change here is just change your Zeal to Greater Judgment. So now your Judgment will hit 4 targets max. Therefore all your holy spending abilities such as Divine Storm will be hitting those guys harder. Now on to the part of you guys are probably waiting for the most, and that is the rotation. So first I'm going to show you single target rotation, then I'll be showing you guys AoE rotations. So let's start with our opener. So to open up, we're going to want to use our artifact ability, Wake of the Ashes, which gives us 5 holy power right away. So we're going to pop that, and now that we have our 5 holy power, we're going to pop our judgment, which allows us to do more damage to the target with our holy spending abilities. After that, we're going to want to pop Crusade, and then we're going to pop right into a Templar's Verdict because of our 5 holy power. We're going to pop Crusader's Strike to get 3. Then we're going to pop Templar's Verdict again, into a Blade of Justice, into another Crusader's Strike, into Templar's Verdict. So at this point, we already have 10 stacks of Crusade, so we're going to keep this up. Make sure you have your Judgment up at all times, and keep trying to spend your holy powers with Templar's Verdict for single target. So now I'm going to show you my opener at full speed. So as you can see, the whole point of the rotation is to spend your holy power on your Templar's Verdict when you have Judgment up, and to that's basically it actually. It's fairly simple, but it's really fun to play as there is no downtime. Now as you can see, when I had 0 holy power, I popped my Wake of the Ashes when it came off of cooldown, because you don't want to overcap on your holy power. So only use your Wake of Ashes when you have 0 holy power. So this is the basic rotation right here. Now our AoE rotation is the same, except our abilities have been changed. Our Crusader Strike is now Zeal, and our Justice Blade is now Divine Hammer. So this is what it looks like. When you pop your Divine Hammer, you'll be hitting both targets like so. Then you'll have your Consecration on the ground at the same time. So now you're just doing some good damage just based off like these dots, and your Zeal will hit 2 targets. So now you're basically dotting these guys away in sort of a way. Now your Judgment will still hit 2 targets. So now your AoE is just the same as your old rotation is, except you just want to keep your Consecration up at all times and your Judgment up at all times. And instead of spending it on Templar's Verdict, your holy power, you want to spend it on Divine Storm to hit both targets. Well, that's the end of the guide. I hope you guys learned a lot in this video, and if you do have any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I will try to respond to them as fast as I can. Now, this is not the last of our World of Warcraft guides. There will be more coming out, with one coming out tomorrow on the Blood Death Knight. However, if there's a class you'd like us to try out or try to make a guide for, just let us know and we'll try as hard as we can. Now, anyways, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more WoW content, and make sure to hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button so you do know when our new World of Warcraft guides come out. Anyways, this is Parallax Raul saying thank you once again, and see you guys in the next one.